Yo, what is poppin', everyone? I heard you want to peek the ladder. I think you want to peek this number one now. This ladder's gonna get reset, so peeking number one should be easy. Nah, it isn't easy if you don't have the goat sets on deck. So with these sets, you will get this number one position. Here will be your name in no time. So if you hop over to this team builder, you see a few of these sets already. Now the first set we're going to be talking about is Choice Specs Landersterian. Now Choice Specs is an amazing item because the opponent will be thinking you are physical, because that's of course the best set. Now you have this special power on deck. You got this earth power. You can just spam that. They just switch into what they think is the counter. They just go into it. They just got popped by a special Choice Specs stab move, and they just get their ass absolutely eaten. So we also got HP Ice. That's for the flying types. It's for the it's for opposing Lando. You know, it's for Zygarde. You can bob Zygarde in one. You can bob Chomper. Yeah, that's what it's called. Go Chomp in one. Sludge Wave is for these nasty grasses that want to switch into Earth Power. No, Bulu just dies in one. A lot of other grass types like Fit F Tangrowth takes a lot from Choice Spec Sludge Wave, so it's kind of a fire set here. And of course you got Defog. Landers' new tool. You just get that defog up. You can also replace this with the rocks if you already have a defogger. Just utility move, plus Earth Power, HP Ice, and Sludge Wave. Now Naganadal's gonna be dominating the ladder, so I got this countermeasure on deck. Now Naganadal's definitely getting bad. That boy's a bit too broken. So this strategy is amazing. You got Thunder Wave here. Now what you do is you Thunder Wave them, and you get that full paralyze. Full paralyze is the biggest part of this. So you get that full paralyze, right? Then you psych them up. You steal their you steal his speed boosts, because you use this when the opponent has already like nasty plotted and they've already gotten a kill. You know, that's kind of what the Ganondorf does. You psych up the boost, right? You psych up the speed boost, psych up the +2 special attack. Then then you outspeed them because of the Thunder Wave. Assuming that they full parried. If they don't full parry, just call them lucky and bad in the chat. You know, it's a strategy. And then you psychic them, you Oko the Naganadel with a special attack investment, and then you have a +1 speed Klefki, +2 special attack with Deagleam Psychic, ready to decimate everyone. Now we also got Occaberry here. Occaberry is to live a flamethrower, so you can psych up. Now Occaberry like you have to have it on the set here. Now this speed is so you can outspeed like Specs, Keldeo and shit. Just Oko those. And every mon like Ashcan that's fast, you just T-Wave them. You T-Wave them, you get the full power, and if you don't get the full power, it's simple, you just call them Bat and Lucky in the chat. That's the key part of Pokemon, the chat war. So this Klefki is definitely going to be helping you out here. Now I see people you wanting to run like default Klefki now. Those are all plebs. This is the only real Klefki set now. Let's hop on to the next set now. You might think AVT-Tar is a good countermeasure to Blacephalon. Now it kind of isn't. Blacephalon is kind of a threat, and for a threat you need some real countermeasure like AV Houndoom. Now, what AV Houndoom allows you to do is it allows you to slurp up every fire move with Flash Fire, you slurp up every ghost move with that Assault Vested Dark typing, and you can just Pursuit and you can just Oko the boy. Like this is a broken strategy if I say so myself. Yeah, Tyranitar's only for noobs, basically. Like Houndoom is way better. Houndoom, you can fill Firewater Grass Cores with Houndoom. You can get that fire coverage. You can get the fire coverage for Ferrothorn. You know, you have Super Fang here. Super Fang is amazing for big walls. You know, this set is this is a special goat set here. Just a countermeasure to Blacephalon. Now the next set is another defogger. It's Rocky Helmet Tapu Koko. Now, Rocky Helmet Tapu Koko is actually like the goat set. It's Taunt, Roost, Defog, Dazzling. You might think, oh, this is well by like Toxapex. Nah, bro, you taunt and then you go into your Water Absorb Mon, and it's all good. Like they can't touch it. Like they actually can't. You just go into your like psychic type or something, you just kill the packs. Like it's easy as that. Now you got Roost here for just so you can like keep healthy, you know, just so you don't die. You got Defog here to get these nasty hazards off. Taunt, of course, for like bulky fat shit. You can just taunt those so they can't recover. And Dazzling Gleam as your stab attacking move. Now the spread here just to optimize your speed and just to get a bit more bulk with the Roost. And the Rocky Helmet is here for, like, I don't know what it's here for, but just to get a bit of more chip, I guess. And, yeah, you can also, like, predict Landos. Like, if you have your own Lando, like, you might predict them to U-turn. And then, you just get that helmet chip off, and then, you just get a defog off, you know. Just like when you're a real Pokemon goat. Now, the next set here is Choice Specs Wigglytuff. With a lot of these new defoggers, I thought it is time to bring this boy back. Choice Specs Competitive Wigglytuff. Now, this will net you a few kills per game. Use this with some hazard stack. So they will defog, right? They will defog with their nasty Latios. What they'll do is they'll give your Wigglytuff a +2 on your Choice Specs Wigglytuff. You can fire off 1,000 and nothing switches in. This is confirmed. Nothing actually switches into this. You got Flamethrower. For steel types, you got Thunderbolt for like steel attacks. You got Ice Beam for like, I don't know, it's just chilling there, you know, Ice Beam. Ice Beam is always a good move. You got the Bolt Beam coverage, you got Flamethrower, you got Deagle Beam, you got coverage for everything. Only this boy is slow as dirt, so you have to give it a choice spec instead of a life orb because like you're not outspeeding anything anyway. So this Wigglytuff is a beast. It kills everything. It's a total monster. It's a great defog countermeasure because everyone will be running defog. And like they go into the landers, they defog, and they give you that +2 boost, and you can just revenge kill them with an Ice Beam as they try to defog, and then defogger is gone, and your hazards are there to stay. So Wigglytuff is amazing. Wigglytuff is the GOAT Pokemon. Mon's unbeatable, confirmed. Now on to the next one. We got the biggest defensive threat of the generation, my boy Shelgon. Now what my boy Shelgon allows you to do is wall Zeraora. Now I don't really know if Zeraora will be out already. But if it is out, you need to use the Shelgon. Using this with Hazard Stack and maybe like a Wigglytuff will be a good team, will be a good it will be a good archetype. You can also like Wish Pass into other Pokemon with this Goat. You got a Violite to keep you a bit more bulky. You got Overcoat to switch into mons like Amoonguss. You can just like switch into the Spore. You can like switch into Hail. You can switch into Sand. Try to combine the two words there because I'm a genius, but it didn't really work out that well. You got Crunch because why would you get Dragon Stab? This Crunch hits fairies for some supreme damage, you know. When switching to Critical Fable, they're about to get bought by a Crunch. You can just roar out, you know. So this one is the biggest threat of the generation because why would you use the Grass type for Zeraora when they can just have Z-Bounce and just blow you away? Like what? You have Shelgon, the only real Pokemon. Now on to the next one. That's Dragonium Heatran. Now Dragonium Heatran is a special. For some reason this set has 2 Dragon Pulses. It's meant to have like rocks or something. Like Self Rocks, you know. So what you do, you Magma Storm, you trap like a Dragon type or something in, and you just Dragonium Z, blow them the fuck away. I don't know what the spread actually. This should be max speed. So that's kind of a mistake right there. It should be this spread. This spread is also the Goat spread. You can just get rocks. You can like trap. You can like lure something in. They might think, oh, what shall I switch in? I should switch in like Melodios. They get Magma, they get trapped, they get Dragonium Z'd, they get blown away. Heatran's a god set. Confirmed success, 100%. Now then on to the next one is Tapu Bulu. This also was Zeraora countermeasure. Now this set is again Supreme. It has a Cobra Berry. Now you might ask, what the fuck does a Cobra Berry do, my sire? Now what a Cobra Berry does is it protects you from those nasty flying type attacks. This is for Z-bound Zeraora. It's for Z-Fly Land. You can just slurp the Z-move, synthesis up, and yeah, they don't have a Z-move anymore. Easy as that. So you also have Roar because, you know, I kind of like Roar. You can pair this up with the Wigglytuff for the dual Fairy Core to make sure your Hazards plus Roar Core is there to stay. You got Hornleech, you got Superpower, you know. This is the coverage. This boy's unbeatable. You got Synth, just so you could chill a bit longer. And yeah, it's that with Bulu. Now on to the next one. We got Choice Band and Entei. This is the biggest physical threat of the generation. This is just like Choice Specs Wigglytuff is a huge threat. It has that pressure. It actually should have Inner Focus. I don't know if it already gets this ability. I haven't really looked into it, but I just saw it Stomping Tantrum. I just saw the Entei gets it, and yeah, I saw that like it gets fucked by Rock types, right? Nah, not anymore, buddy. Gets Stomping Tantrum. Nice. It's 75 power, you know. And if the last move fails, so that can't really happen. But so if your Stomping Tantrum fails, which really can't happen, but then you get that power boost, you know. Then you got the double fire core, you got the sacred fire to burn, you got flare burst for some more power, you got E speed just to get that priority in. This Entei is kind of unbeatable. Like, it kind of just obliterates every single Pokemon alive. Now for the last one we got is Zygarde. Now Zygarde's also a big threat. You could pair this up with a Zeraora of your own, so you could trap Tangrowth if you don't want to run like Flyzy, because you're not a pussy pleb. So you got 1000 waves, you can lure the Tangrowth in, you can slurp him up with 1000 waves, you camouflage on him, you toxic on him, you sub on him, you absolutely demolish them. So yeah, I don't know, I don't really know the spread. I just put some Spadef in here. You need this max speed and you need this HP. I just put some Spadef in, you know. This set is also unbeatable. So if you use a few of these mons on your team, you will be guaranteed to peak #1 on ladder. Using 4 of these mons on a team would be like optimal. Nice Bulu, Heatran, like Shelgon, Wigglytuff, then like Coco, and oh no, not Coco, but use like Klefki, Houndoom. That team kind of looks unbeatable. So yeah, I would advise you to use all these mons, and goodbye.